such an asshole.
I got a unique question here, and it's going to be a short answer because nothing really happened. Hey, Cappy, my name is blah, blah, blah. I grew up in, I have, yeah, F you. Anyway, I'll cut right to the chase. Recalling all of your hiking, working night shift, motorcycle riding, and outdoor experiences, etc. So please take a minute to dig deep into your memory. Have you ever encountered anything strange or paranormal that if you talked about it publicly or amongst your peers, people would just think you were batshit crazy, possibly throw you in the insane asylum level type of things? Bigfoot, Dogman, Lizardman, UFO. No, I saw an Atham once. Oh man, it was scary. He was smoking a pipe, wearing fancy shoes. I'm like, I ran for my life. There's no Mexican wearing nice shoes, smoking a pipe. You must have seen things. I have tormented dreams. None of the above. If not, do you know any scary stories? Like, have you ever met a crazy guy at any bars you were passing through that you could tell? Um, I mean, we always work in security. You're running into drunks and drug addicts. Yeah. I mean, but it wasn't like creepy, like, oh, you might suck my blood or something like that. No, I have been, I mean, I did a lot of patrols, a lot of security, a lot of buildings, and I was everywhere on the U of M campus. I was even as kind of an initiation hazing rite ritual. What they would do is they'd say, go in that room. You go in the room and it's dark. You can't see anything. And so then they turn the lights on you. It's the medical building. It's all, where all the cadavers are. So you're surrounded by a bunch of cadavers. For whatever reason, they didn't have blankets over them. I don't know why they didn't do that. And I was like, aha, okay, funny. But little did they know my grandpa was a mortician. So I had seen dead bodies, maybe not into that formaldehyde type of state where they're kind of beef jerky like, not to get too gross. But yeah, I'm sure there were some old buildings and bad stuff that happened. I was by myself from dusk until dawn, pretty much everywhere I patrolled. I never got a feeling. I was never scared. I never had the hair go up on the back of my neck. And you know what it could have been? It could have been I was just sleep deprived and too damn tired. But I've never seen anything. I never saw anything that was scary. Nothing happened. And I was in the bowels of different buildings, and you're just bored and tired and sleepy. Motorcycle, nothing out there. I mean, yeah, the mountain lion I saw, but that was real. I wasn't hallucinating about that. But that's not paranormal. Mountain lions tend to be in the forest. But I will say this, and this I have had a paranormal experience, but I would chalk it up to hallucinations or something like that. Maybe I got some kind of mushrooms in my diet, but it was the most, I can't, I'd have to sit and think about a more scary part in my life, but I can remember it as clear as day, 3 years old. And, I, I couldn't fall asleep. It was one of those, I just couldn't fall asleep. And I dreamt that there were these little presents about that big. I could see them as clear as day, guys, about this big. And we were poor, and all I wanted was presents, for Christmas or whatever. And I try and grab them, but they would slip out of my hands and go away. And what I would do is I'd hold them really tight, and then they wouldn't go away. But of course, the problem was if I'd open up, then they go away. And so the irony is you have this present in your hand, but you can't do anything with it because the slightest air, it would escape. And they're moving all around on my bed, and I grabbed that. So I tried to capture that, and I didn't get any of the presents. And then I lied down. I can remember my bed faced, it was along the window here. There was a door to the living room there. And I looked, and just helicopter blades with the stem, and no helicopter, just the stem with the blades were flying out, rotating, going right above me and going to my right, and would disappear into the wall off to my right. And I watched that for a while. And then that, because I like flight, that really didn't bother me that much. But what really scared me was there was another door, and the door was open, and that went to the hallway. And a big ass spider had put itself the width of the door so I could see its fangs, and I couldn't go on. That scared me a lot. So I ended up getting out of the room and went to my dad and my mom. My dad told me F off. He didn't say F off. He's like, go to bed. Rah, rah, rah. And I'm not joking. This is one of several main like this will be in the accounts. Why am I being dropped off in a ditch instead of a nursing home? This is one of them. I was just scared for my life. And so he says, "Go get out of here, go relax, go sleep on the couch." So I lied on the couch, and I remember the couch was in the living room. I can't even remember what the couch looked like. And I had my blanket up. And for whatever reason, so there's the living room, but then there was a doorway with no door that went into the kitchen. For some reason, the kitchen light was on above the table. And I remember looking at it, and on the, nothing happening, nothing happening, nothing happened. All of a sudden, Miss Piggy is on the table, and Kermit the Frog has fangs and is like, going crazy, like, yeah, Kermit the Frog would do that. He was kind of doing that, but he was angry, and he like disembowels Miss Piggy. So like vampire Kermit the Frog is disemboweling Miss Piggy on my kitchen table. I go running back to my dad. I think he put me back to bed, because then I remember waking up again and then going to the television, and I turn on the television, and again, bright as day, this light white beige on the right side, black and white. It was just fuzz because there was no broadcast. And as soon as I turned it on, the fuzz came on, but then like this very fine white ash or black gray ash came out of the speakers, out of the little frame on the side where the speaker was. And then my dad picked me up and said, "Okay, come on, let's get you to bed." And that was a absolutely horrible night. It was absolutely hellish. It was. Aaron, why'd your trust so low? I don't know. Anytime Kermit the Frog, a vampire Kermit the Frog comes by, I'm ready for him. But yeah, that was disturbing, to say the least. And that I remember but nothing ever after that. No, like, that doesn't make sense. That's not normal. But I don't know if I had some kind of drugs in my system or what. But it sucked. It was 78. Who knows? Maybe my dad had some friends over. They thought, haha, let's spike the kids' food with mushrooms or something. I don't know. But that is the most and only paranormal experience Cappy has had. So there's that. All right, let's go to the super chats if there are any. None? There we go. Yeah. Finance today. I've worked security for years, haven't seen anything paranormal myself, but I've heard ghost stories from a lot of other security. Yeah, I don't really believe it. Yeah, I don't believe in ghosts. Not really. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.